Well, you had your say about the Edmonton Oilers. Now it's time to break it all down. Hey, everyone, Rob Wong, joined alongside by Edmonton Journal Oilers writer Gerry Moddejonge. And Gerry, you've had the results put up in the annual Have Your Say fan voting for the Oilers this season. We'll touch on a few interesting ones today. Got to start with the offseason, where 59% gave the Oilers a B for their moves compared to just 28.3% who gave them an A. I think may be surprising to some people considering the Oilers coming into this season are seen as the Stanley Cup favorites. But what did you make of that result?
Yeah, for sure. I don't know what everybody wanted. Maybe the exact same roster to come back from last year and maybe give it another go. Maybe that's what happens when you wind up on the wrong side of one goal difference between winning and losing it all. Kind of neat to see there. Obviously, no matter what the results from the year before, no matter what market, fans want to see improvement year over year. And maybe they didn't quite see exactly what they wanted between a B and an A and in that sort of grading. But great feedback for this whole poll. A lot of people getting onto it and giving their opinions. So obviously the fans are saying that this management group still has some work to do. The only thing I can think of there is the one piece that maybe fell off a little bit was on the defensive side, which in Edmonton, of course, has always been a bit of a question. It's not how many goals can they put up, but how many can they keep out of the back of their net, and is that going to be the difference? So you lost some pieces, obviously the CCs, Day Harnays, and young Philip Broberg, which was a tough one to see go on those offer sheets from St. Louis. But they brought in some other pieces, and obviously that's in my mind is where a little bit of the grading difference can come into play.
Now, when it comes to those offseason moves, 67.4% of the fans think that the duo of Jeff Skinner and Victor Arvidsson will have the biggest impact by any of the offseason acquisitions, followed by Ty Emberson at 20.7% and then Vasily Podkolzin at 8%. No surprise here, of course. These two in Skinner Arvidsson were the big moves by the Oilers this offseason. What are you expecting out of these guys as we head into the year?
Yeah, big free agent acquisitions. Definitely a boon for Draisaitl on that second line. Hopefully that turns into less of him getting bumped up and having to play beside McDavid. Although as great as that is to see, on the power play, you don't necessarily want to see it 5-on-5, just because that's kind of the nuclear option where the head coach is just pressing the red button on the bench because he needs something to happen. Hopefully now the addition of these two means that second line will become more viable and sustainable over the course of the season. But to me, that really just shows fans getting behind those two acquisitions and the guys coming here in the first place. Really points to Edmonton becoming more of a destination market than we've seen in the past. Obviously, the McDavids and Draisaitl's have a lot to do with that sort of thing, and the big turnaround there for the city of Edmonton.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how those guys fit into the lineup and how they fare with this high-powered offense that the Oilers do have. Lastly, 89% are fully on board with Kris Knoblauch as head coach moving forward, and 86% also said they would have fired Jay Woodcroft again, so no surprise there. But I guess this just goes to show, Gerry, you're never going to get 100% approval from any fan base, no matter how good your team is.
No, you're never going to be able to make everybody happy, no matter what. You know what? Maybe that would have been close to 100% had they been the ones hoisting the cup in that Game 7. But no, incredible run and incredible turnaround under Knoblauch, and obviously, all the credit goes to him. What an amazing rookie, almost full season in the NHL. It's hard to imagine this will be his first full season. He's just done so much, it seems, last year and taken the team so far through so much adversity, and they've been able to bounce back. But then, some other people can look at it and say, man, throw anybody with a head coaching title behind that bench with McDavid on it, and good things will probably happen sooner or later. So, 89%, that's still, 9 out of 10 give them approval. I would take that any day.
Yeah, I think a lot of coaches around the NHL would be happy with that high of an approval percentage. But the fans have had their say, Gerry. We'll see how right a lot of them are as we get ready for the season in just a few days' time. As always, leave your thoughts in the comments section below. For Gerry Moddejonge, I'm Rob Wong. Thanks for watching, and we'll talk to you next time.